Hi, everybody. I'm Jeanette McLeod. I'm a Platinum Leader with Young Living. Thanks for joining me tonight. Tonight I am going to discuss essential rewards. I just did an essential rewards webinar, and a lot of people have questions around essential rewards, and I really want to address that as a leader. I've been doing this for 3 years. And we really started out the wrong way. And I desperately do not want you guys to start out the wrong way like I did. In the beginning, and when I say we, I mean me, Chelsea, and Kirsten, because we all kind of started around the same time, and Candace McKenzie too. They're Gold Leader cross lines of mine, and of course Chelsea Flamin is our upline platinum, or upline diamond rather. And really, in the beginning, we started out being very apologetic about things. Oh, the kit, I know it's really expensive. It's $150, and Essential Rewards is a really great program, but don't worry, you don't have to go on it. Don't worry, you can cancel anytime. So we totally made it sound like something they wouldn't even want to be on. As soon as we changed our verbiage and started carrying ourselves like it's only $150, which it was when we started, it's only $150. It's going to change your life. And Essential Rewards is the best program to be on for saving money. When you have your shoulders back and you're confident and you actually believe Essential Rewards is a great program, if you actually believe that, you are going to have no problem saying that to somebody because you believe it to be true. So all I have to say to you is believe it. Believe Essential Rewards is awesome. Believe it. It is. It's great. It saved you a lot of money. Why wouldn't you want to tell your friends about it? You get to go on shopping sprees because you've banked a bunch of money. Tell your friends about that. Like, you've got to get that belief. And, fake it till you make it. I did. I said the words, and I was scared of it, and it was uncomfortable, and it wasn't very natural at first. But the more I said it, the more I'm like, yeah, you need to be on this program. Yeah, it's true. I faked it till I made it, and that's just what I did. So hopefully you don't have to. Hopefully you find that belief more faster than I did. But the thing is, we have Essential Rewards. So there's no reason not to be using Essential Rewards. Let me put it this way. This was put to me by one of my cross lines. I respect her very, very much. No, actually, she's a downline member of mine. I respect her very much, and you know what she said to me? She said, without Essential Rewards, you don't have a business. So if you're not putting people on Essential Rewards, if you're not educating them about Essential Rewards, you do not have a business. That's interesting. That's a big pill to swallow right there, because that means you have loyal customers ordering every month, and if you don't have that, you are building a new business every month. So if you don't have members on Essential Rewards, you don't have a business. That blew my mind. I thought, oh my gosh, that's true. If you're not utilizing Essential Rewards, you don't have a business. I mean, that sounds pretty harsh, and I mean, we can't convince everybody to be on Essential Rewards, or we really have to learn the skills on how to sell Essential Rewards to people, or at least make them see why it's a beneficial program. But it's definitely worth learning those skills, because if you don't utilize Essential Rewards, you are back at ground zero every single month. When that clock changes over to zero, you are back building a business from the ground up. So as long as you have people on ER, that's the residual we're talking about. That's the residual you want for your business. So why do you want them on ER? So you don't have to rebuild every single month. You've got guaranteed people ordering. And that just tells me you've done your job by educating them on the amazing products that we offer and this wonderful program. So, I mean, give it some grace, of course. You're going to run into people who have had bad experiences with MLM or whatnot. So, but for the most part, you definitely want to work hard. So, at doing that. Now, in my webinar, I went on about transfer buying. So, learning the skills, learning how to talk to people about why they want to be on Essential Rewards is huge. It's all about skill. Did you know that, I think, oh, if I can remember this, it's like 98% of it is what you do, and 2% is skill. And without that 2%, you got nothing. 2% is skill. You just got to know the skill. So this is the skill. You've got to be able to talk to people about transfer buying. You have to be able to relay to people that I'm not asking you to buy anything you wouldn't usually buy. You usually buy toothpaste. You usually buy soap. You usually buy shampoo. You usually buy an energy drink. That's not out of the ordinary. I'm not asking you to buy something that you wouldn't anyway. I'm just asking you to transfer it from Red Bull to Ningxia Nitro. You still pay money for it. It's still about the same. In some cases, you're going to save money. So instead of buying your Greenworks cleaner in the grocery store aisle, buy the Thieves cleaner and spend 88 cents on a bottle of cleaner. Maybe. So you're using your budget still, but you're moving it from the grocery store to Young Living. You're still buying those products that you already buy, and you're buying Young Living. Not a big deal. Shouldn't be hard to do that for 3 months. I mean, it's going to be product that you consume and use up, so it's not really a waste of money. Talking to people about that opportunity to transfer buy can be very helpful for them to wrap their brain around what it is they're doing, because as soon as we talk to them about a loyalty program, I never use the word auto ship. Auto ship has such a bad connotation for most people. I use the loyalty program. So try not to use auto ship. If it slips, roll with it. It is an auto ship program. It's an every month kind of order, and it's important that they know that. Now, a huge question is, I'm just going to check my chat here. Oh, yeah, Yvonne, that's a really great one. The thing is that what a year ago, no, more than a year ago now, when we realized that you could sign somebody up on Essential Rewards with their Premium Starter Kit, I decided that's the only way to go. That's what to do, because you want them on Essential Rewards, and you need to make the decision for your own organization. I can only tell you what I did. So you need to eat the fish and spit out the bones when I'm talking to you about this. I decided it was easier to ask forgiveness than permission. That's just me. That's how I usually work. Where it's like, I just haven't been given enough time to tell you the awesome benefits of it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sign you up on this awesome program that you're not going to regret. But don't worry, I will be in touch with you. I will call you. I will walk you through the process, and you will not be stuck with anything you don't want. That takes the walls down completely. As soon as they know that I will be in touch with them and know they definitely won't be stuck with product that they don't want, they are usually quite agreeable. Okay, sure, as long as you're in touch with me, as long as I get it, as long as I know what's kind of going on, they're happy for that. And I also promote the fact that they can easily earn, with only 2 more orders of 100 PV, a free diffuser. So a lot of people love that. Now, retention, how do I keep people on Essential Rewards? Because now I've started them right out of the gate. They're overwhelmed with all this product. They don't know how on earth they're going to spend all this money, and we're going to help them spend it. But then they get to the end of the 3 months, they get their free diffuser, and they're like, I got everything I need, I don't know what to do. That 3 months is really the time that you have to hoof it. You have to make it count. You need to be educating them and giving them exposure after exposure on something else to try. What else they should, oh, now you definitely want OrthoEase. It's so great. Or I thought of you about this. It's building that relationship and that rapport, and always making sure you're setting up an exposure at the last exposure. So it's like, oh, here, I've got another sample I should give you, even if they're on Essential Rewards, even if they're already a member. I really love OrthoEase. You're probably going to really love it. So here, let me get you a sample of that. That's great. And so you want to have those exposures so that they're educated. Really, Adam Green says the only reason people aren't on ER, the only reason people don't place orders, the only reason this happens is for lack of education. That's really what it boils down to. So our job is to educate. So using that, so yeah, I do sign them up on Essential Rewards right away. I find that I have a higher retention rate than I would have otherwise, some organizations believe that that's unethical and that it really needs to be their decision, and that their retention rate is quite good, because when they decide to do it, then they're in it. Like, they get it there, it's all over. So I understand that point. But also I've come to realize that it's not as successful for me doing it that way, because if I sign them in and do that, it's just a higher retention rate. They're already in it, they're getting it, they're loving the product. Oh, they tried the Ningxia, now they can't not have Ningxia, and that kind of thing. So one of the points is not to do essential rewards for somebody. So what you really want to do is take them by the hand and show them what to do. So what I've done is I had a session in December, yeah, and I signed up 3 women, and I put them on essential rewards right away, and they were happy, no problem. I called them, yep, no problem. I walked them through it. I said, what time can we talk on the phone where you can be on your computer? So that when I called, she was already at the sign-in page. Okay, what do I do? And then I said, okay, you know the username I gave you. Yep, that's what you put in there. Okay, great. Walked her through the virtual office. Told her, this is what you want to put in your cart. She totally shut, yeah, sure, great. Okay, well, you said I should try the cleaner. I'll try the cleaner. That's great. So we had that rapport. I called her. I did what I said I was going to do. And I called her. I let her choose the product. I did have a product guide to give her. So I said, look through the product guide, get your wish list together. So when I call, we already know what we're looking for. Yeah, no problem. She loves flipping through a catalog. That's great. She doesn't love to go shopping. So she already had that done, and I just walked her through the process. And then what I did is then in January, I sent her the link on how to update her Essential Rewards template. Hey, Helen, do you think you need me to walk you through this again? Yes or no? I want to give her the chance. She tried, she placed a quick order. Oops, I thought it was right. It wasn't right. No problems, I got it fixed. But giving her that opportunity to try it out. So just being in close contact with your people is also really important, but you want to be on Essential Rewards. Now, I just want to throw it out there. If you were at Super Saturday, there was a lady that spoke, and her name is Nikki Krueker, and she talked about Essential Rewards. She had a really compelling presentation. I got her to put her presentation on digital. So I have her presentation that I'm going to post to our group so that you guys can see how she has a 45 or 50% ER rate. So that's another thing that I want to talk about in the last minute we've got. What does a good Essential Rewards rate look like? In my opinion, you do want to have a 30% Essential Rewards rate. That is where you really want to be. If you're higher, amazing. If you're lower, that's okay. But you really want to work hard to make sure that you've got it right around that range, because that, again, is your income. We have Essential Rewards to use. If you don't have people on Essential Rewards, you don't have a business. You are starting from ground zero again every single month. Makes it really hard to retain a rank. So if you're looking at a 15% Essential Rewards rate, we got work to do. If you're looking at a 25% Essential Rewards rate, not bad. What can we do to increase those numbers? How can we do that? By educating people about signing them up right away, getting them that information, and getting them informed and educated about what products we have. Over 400 products that they could be using. The supplements are huge. Supplements are awesome and huge. So we also have to work on educating ourselves so we know the product and we can then inform our people. So one other suggestion would be, how do I inform my people? I'm going to talk about that in another juice, but one would just be getting them together again. Oh, you've done a session, you signed people up. Have them back the next month. Let's talk about what else there is. Now what? Let's have a make and take and a do-it-yourself kind of thing. So anyways, I'm going to cut it out there. Thank you so much. I'm going to check this chat. Educate. Don't do it forever for them. Transfer buying. Make sure they understand you're not getting them to buy crap. You're not getting them to buy stuff that they're never going to use. It's stuff they're going to use. And believe in the program. And if you are having trouble formulating those words, just say it. Just do it. It will get better. And you will start to believe it internally that Essential Rewards is really the program you should be on. So thanks for joining me. I'm going to hit stop recording.